General Yamwajo.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know. Yeah.
Great. I'm ready. Yet the Amias is all do a Bekayansa. Documents in the doors.
Yeah.
You better start for him.
Yo, baby, I start here free. Yeah. Reverend Agyinasare.
Oh boy.
Akoka Assembly say MPP4 out of jealousy. And a year, Yentimi, Enuna, Edia Gu, and go for banks. Now, and then you bring Ubia Ocean there too, Freunia. Now, Ometie, Assemia may can be. Namoshe, any pebby, a bra, Omodigana. Now, Yami, Yawum, Asama mi became, Aya, and Kofua, Mobro Wafua, Omdu Musika Kotu Bank. Now, bank owners, any chief executives. Aside from Sikano into another company, businesses, Mabubo. Nina, no more tea and more bonia, or modi. Na me we no na me nim say Reverend Agyinasare e kopa akufo ado chew. Say no onim. Na fe na wo hu. If you say ye ntimi ntena ha, e mo mfa nyamesom enni boni. Ana enhye boni kutupa. As if say this time we're goofy because Nyankopon cannot come so we can you can. And I challenge him. Say maybe no obehu say Nyankopon and the can na come so we can. And I'm going to show dufo mo akasa. I was able to show now obi a who purpose ekwami dufo's own handwriting.
Former Minister for Finance.
Wo de kasa owner of Unibank. Wo de former Unitun. All these documents, he signed it himself. So for anybody to say, Eye Akufo-Addo aban and waba
and wabe sensitive.
On sensitive and wabegu aban banks no montie ni. First, etiefo amutie monfra munuano. Mo maame no.
Call a friend. Yes.
Wo mu TV ni ento net no mutie na me ha e cancel. If you say we will not allow people to deceive the general public
in this country.
Nipa bi edi na mudi nyame katamoni ashe wo mu kutupa as he said they are innocent. I'll read all that he wrote to the official administrator which is KPMG.
Wow.
You found say omu nko manage Unibank
as a regulator no.
Yes. What you say? And I'll start from general who to me say it cuts across all the banks no omu e foldu no e de share consolidated whatever as ni a woman say I will now read letter bako na mo amohu ni a woman say sa bank owners especially Unibank and Indom Bank omu fa Ghana for sika depositors mo amudi musika control. One first coming from the Unibank and Nigerian bank now. Nobody I could go home company from. I'm going to read for you to see. I'm going to read for you to see.
But Agyinasare or cross-checking your money.
He did not. He did not because the evidence I have, one bank you. I have 112 pages.
Jesus.
112 pages besides what I'm reading here tonight.
Wow.
For people to see Bonia. Omadi omudi omusika hwe manka wakuma we are software manka wakuma sorry anopa 4 am na ko graphic road na ko hwe ema omudi dwa na time obetina 4 am no wadru ni sport na auto ade time ben wo free fie na oto ade we ewie na odiska na ko na mama fa mo ye free bank ho na mo dia ko ye another company na mo disika no na mo wia mahama na ni mu ase NDC for mo ni mu ase say you supervise looting Bank of Ghana under Mahama supervise looting and I'll prove today I was saying yeah mo tumi twa to so
we are not all the amount
now
yes
the first one I'm going to read
yes.
The Adiano is dated back April. But one that is touching and is a Muntia Dufo's confession himself.
Yeah. Where you do for natural letter?
Yes, letter we do for natural. June 22nd, 2018. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Let me read. Was it demand notice for payment of amount due from related parties of Unibank?
Yeah.
We refer to your letter dated 18 June 2018. The above subject matter and our reply dated June 19, 2018. And hereby provide our response for the second part of it. We wish to indicate that the bank's assets registered in the name of the shareholder group.
General,
Yeah. We wish to indicate that the bank's assets registered in the name of the shareholder group, holder properties, and those of the shareholder offered to enhance value for the bank are valued at 5.1 billion Ghana cedis.
Heavens.
The shareholders will prefer to warehouse, put everything together, these assets in a special purpose vehicle and appropriately leverage them to raise and inject additional funding into the bank in order to further shore up the bank's liquidity. This process will be faster and smoother in providing liquidity to the bank. We would like to discuss with the OA, which is official administrator, the optimum structure of the SPV and the detailed process of leveraging the assets to protect the interest of depositors.
Hey, your pretty word.
To protect the interests of the depositors. I repeat, to protect the interests of the depositors. Our view is that the option to transfer title directly could be fraught with undue delays and may lead to a very high expenditure. Additionally, holding all these assets directly on the balance sheet may not be a prudent option, as it may have negative implications for asset liability management and possibly cause some regulatory infractions. Asset disposal under the direct balance sheet option may also take a very long time to achieve results. Now, Montieni, etiefo, me se monfre munuanom. Na mamoma osofu bia na ada, we respect asofu. But enye omo nim bibia anche obia wo wiase. Yankopon so boye se ne sesuntie nyina so wadwene. How can Reverend Agyinasare make a statement say MPP for out of jealousy ena yedi egu banks when the man himself has admitted this is the letter from before himself? One, Montie any mistake back. Was it we wish to indicate that the bank's assets registered in the name of the shareholder group, holder property. How can you take the bank's asset, Unibank assets, and go and register in another company's name which belongs to Dufour himself? That is stealing, Agyinasare. That is stealing. If you don't have the facts, I'll give you all these facts for you to read. Let's out you up. Now, me trawa and son mako onuankasa properties na wa list about 24 of them. I was so odiba official administrator. Now omu hold do eno odiba special purpose vehicle. Office obi ejimi intino. Oh. Now be mamu one example. Facebook. Yeah. Our shares Facebook one a majority shareholder. Onwa ne say CEO
Mark Zuckerberg.
Right. Mark Zuckerberg no adi a oye ne say oye CEO no ogina ketua. Sir. Oye majority shareholder and also ogina dividends. Whatever money he does with Nisika Awaji, no problem. But Mark Zuckerberg cannot take money from Facebook and some fankoto another company. I want no Mark Zuckerberg be. It can never be done.
It's not a business prudence measure.
Me say, are you stealing? Na mabo bo companies ni nyina achirem sisi a. Mabo companies, or no one can attach it to it. Nessa onika, a bad then catch us as our companies winning or they ba. Cratchit. And now are you guys going to show
yes,
the
we are going. We are going to do that.
Yes.
It's my main short commercial break.
Oh, that is short commercial break.
I need you, chairman. Me short commercial break. Relax. Crave mame. Me bape ahabeshi. Japan is on the beats on agyinasare's assertion. Ken, we are back.
Yeah. You see,
liquidity support in mood.
Yeah. Na bebre wo ya to boas me ba. Hwe ne ayam yawo asem ho ama hitini se me kofo su a traffic nti itim simbe 4 am Saturday. Na 4 am Saturday no obedru graphic road na Kokoboni railways ho say no na ma tete ho a wo ma hwegra already. Na bisa ho say sa oba weti or some fifri ekonya bibi kakra. Most of them put it in Dom's bank. But what I'm reading about Dufuo, the same as in Dom. In Dom, you are contemplating bisan one question say. A konya of faso erani ne bank no waham. Ne bank na wa America obeti we use the same the ISR.
And you tend to mean you
me bisa in Dom one question. Na Reverend agyinasare. Omunya no ma me say. Sa wo say eye witch hunting eye joss ani ye de agu nkofo banka bibisa o say indom o bank wo America e kwan a ofa so e man nkofo sika hye obetimi afa the same e kwan so e wo America na adonti na America de ne bank ne yedwuma na ha de yedwuma. Why? Because Bank of Ghana there was no supervision, no regulation. And these people were doing things just like that. Namuntie, me say, Mark Zuckerberg or whatever, Facebook. Or no. We're a majority shareholder in Facebook. But on Timin Kofa, apart from so a CEO watching pay. Now we're a majority shareholder watching the dividends. No other says Academy and nobody cares.
Yeah,
they're on Facebook Sikano. On Timin he came free Facebook and some fan quality company for himself. But that is what Dufuo has done. Also, we wish to indicate that the bank's assets registered in the name of the shareholder group, holder properties, and those of the shareholder offered to enhance for the bank are valued. Shareholders offered to enhance value for the bank are valued at 4.1 billion.
On the screen is the document in there. One can say
June 22nd.
Signed
by Dr. Dufuo.
Yes.
Namuntie, baby,
Mo signature na na ahwefo no hwe nie. Yes, ni signature na wo Dr. Kwabena Dufuo na ewo ho.
Yeah, now we hear asie ho no a we dia. O see, we would like to discuss with the official administrator the optimum structure of the SPV and the detailed process of leveraging the assets to protect the interests of the depositors. I think it was what Kofa said in Yoma way in Aba. Namuntie ni Ebebo. Where you do for Nankasa, in Yoma was see. Muamudi Musika Koto Bank Hono, Musikano, or Fabi Koto, another property.
What?
Other properties. Our dinner companies different, and I. What the same Yamani in Aba. Na formal special purpose vehicle meaning the bar na use enya collateral but in their books it shows that they have this amount it will show up but it do baby betimi aton na the Ekushim bank. The moment you say you need liquidity and solvency pay na say o bank a problem. So how can you say this bank was closed out of jealousy?
So these are properties.
Namuntie.
Wow.
Number 1, Dawa land. Or the bank Nisika and a Kotori. But it was owned by Hodder Properties Limited.
Wow.
Dawa at Greater Accra. Assassin at $9,500,000.
Heavens.
Plot number 15, Hodder Properties, Airport Residential Area. $2,273,400. $485.
That is what is on the screens.
Unnumbered parcel at Cantonments, Hodder Properties again. West Cantonments, $2,048,000. Plot number 45A, Independence Avenue, Hodder Properties Limited. Independence Avenue, $12 million. Premier Place Apartment, Hodder Properties Limited, North Airport, $550,000. Plot number 26/27, Ridge Enclave, transfer to Hodder Properties, West Ridge, $5 million. It means Obi either say or the bagy loan and went to na akojia no the court ni property needing Hodder Property instead of Unibank. Strawberry Vale Apartments, transfer to Hodder Properties, Abelenkwe, $2,600,000. Unnumbered property on Asafwa-Chenete Road, Accra Central, transfer to Hodder Properties, Osha Town, $550,000. Duchess Apartment, transfer to Hodder Properties, Adabraka, $2,250,000. Jowlu Apartments, transfer to Hodder Properties, Jowlu, $2.5 million. Unnumbered property at South Industrial Area, Graphic Road, transfer to Hodder Properties, South Industrial Area, $300,000. Amanhia Land, transfer to Hodder Properties, Amanhia, $1,770,265. Unnumbered parcel along Gafford Road, Cantonments, transfer to Hodder Properties, $950,000. Adan Island parcel, Hodder Holdings Limited, another company no more introduce you. Hodder Holdings Limited, Adan, $500,000. Adan Waterfront parcel, Hodder Holdings Limited, Adan, $80,000. Land, Pokrum Ebri, Hodder Properties Limited, Pokrum, near Ebri, $1,900,000. Plot number 102, Ota, Kumasi, Hodder Holdings Limited, Kumasi, $1 million. Commercial building, Tudu, Accra, Hodder Properties Limited, $1 million. Property number B, 20B, Airport, Bolton Portfolio Limited. Bolton Portfolio Limited, another company. Airport Residential Area, $2,313,000. Parcel number 29, Independence Avenue, Bolton Portfolio Limited, West Ridge, $6,849,900. Parcel number 32, Ridge Enclave, Integrated Properties, Asalam Down, $12 million. Industrial Site, Tema Motorway Extension, Hodder Holdings Limited, Spinters, $120 million. Kasa Energy, Tema Site. Kasa Energy, Tema Industrial Area, Pong, $40 million. We, a Deputy Minister of Finance, former Deputy Minister of Finance, what was our company?
On a share company.
Yes, on a share, yes. Marine Drive, Marine Drive.
Oh boy.
Hodder Holdings Limited, Accra High Street, $250 million.
Jesus. Heavens.
$250 million. So in total, it comes to $477,934,650.
Yeah, the Kogan is coming with anything.
What do you mean by you have converted? Who converted a $2,112,960,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. Oh, we are Namuntia be movie. Now, Maminka Marine Drive. Marine Drive, yeah. Accra High Street, baby, a bet and death near you. Munko, and Yanum, Reverend Agyinasare, with all due respect, Ochuna Faka, Nako Marine Drive, Nakosha infrastructure, no Musumoyen. So, my $250 million infrastructure. Come and tell us, sir, or no, I spend $250 million. Now, or the Baye security or collateral.
Right,
for the bank to now they go and see. The guy also should be arrested because He inflated it. He has not done anything there. Mon Ghana promise any demo. Mon Marine Drive. Who do all customs, almost building no opposite no. Echo insuana no. A while copy house of folk park no. Marine Drive. Any demo Ghana way. Mon ko na mon ko say $250 million infrastructure has been constructed over there. For before to bring it as what? Sika wa odi beye. Now, one question I ask Reverend Agyinasare. Reverend Agyinasare, enti se before nim se ne bang no oni problema adentin was say sika na wo yi free uni bank adi kogu ni other companies no or kofaba no dia behiem so that the bank will survive. These are the documents.
Na when he order buy
annualisty enyome awalisty na yenwe you or say in cities additional originally proposed as properties Jubilee Mall Kumasi Hoda Properties Limited Kumasi 16,860,220 cedis 82 pesos. Platinum Place Hoda Properties Limited Rich Accra 199,300,362 cedis 75 pesos. Star Life Headquarters plot number Z220B Mankata Avenue Hoda Properties Limited North Airport 80,239,187 cedis 9 pesos. Ridge Residential Property Hoda Properties Limited Ridge 110,391,250 Ghana cedis. In total is 406,791,420 Ghana cedis.
Interesting time.
In all, ukabomwa. I say, when you convert the $477,934,650, you convert here about $2,112,912,460 Ghana cedis.
Lots.
I say, our tick 3,993 acres. Yeah, tick 3,933 acres. Every acre is 600 trees. Tick plant 3,993 acres at 600 trees at $150. And a convert here. A convert here no. When you are 1,581,228,000. 1,581,228,000 Ghana cedis. And in all, Nukaboma, when you are 3,684,140,000 Ghana cedis. And now, I say, additional original proposed as properties 406,791,420 cedis 6 pesos. To Okani in Abomono, when you are 4,90,931,888 cedis 66 pesos. Sika way sa properties we ni enuama wafa ni nyina ye depositors ni sika by his own admission. Let me read so that we don't confuse ourselves. June 5th.
June 5th. Oh.
Yeah, June 5th.
June 5th. Okay.
Muntie incriminating statement by Dufour himself. Moko June 5th. Show ni signature and answer me read.
Great. Please, Mama, sa signature June 5th document, you know.
Do for signature.
Ni signature. Obi anka say, ya the BB to 200.
Yeah, Munsho.
Yes.
Me say Reverend Agyinasare, equity. You respect you, but this time you got it all wrong. So correct yourself, because by the time one may we with other banks, na sabi when we don't need that for you, and we are software behave as such. So we are software. Who tries to hear politics will respond accordingly.
Why some way?
That I want to assure you. Because we will not allow you to destroy this country by misinforming people, because you have the opportunity to talk to people every weekend or every day. It is not true. It is not. Read my lips that it is not true. And your statement is fallacy of argumentum ad hominem. Fallacy of Latin, fallacy of argumentum ad hominem. It's simple terms. The statement is a fallacy.
Wow.
Fallacious. And now I am say don't because we cannot allow men of God to deceive people like that. It's wrong. And we should be bold to talk about it. We should be bold
to talk about it.
Now, let us go. Another letter, I say, demand notice for payment of amount due from related parties of Unibank. We refer to your letter dated 31st May 2018 on the above subject and wish to reiterate our firm commitment to address the liquidity and solvency gaps.
The letter on the screens, viewers.
Yeah, I say liquidity and solvency gaps created by the gross amount of 4.97 billion as quoted and analyzed in your letter referred to above.
Heavens.
Reverend, why do you make such a statement? Only partner would defend it. His own admission. Our coffee for properties now. What the bank in Isika talk, and they could register. And as I could go other companies, one who crack of Faba, so what they buy. I'm idea show up 4.97 billion.
This is a signature. Signature.
I see. We wish to indicate the fact that while some of the figures and conclusions stated and analyzed in the document attached to your letter may still be preliminary, we are willing to work with these as ballpark figures.
Yeah.
And are dedicated to speak to the substantive, more urgent issues that would potentially bring the bank on a strategic path to recovery.
Wow.
This is Dufour's own letter to the official administrator. Jealousy be the
KPMG.
Yes. Jealousy be the woman.
Hey.
On one kasane letter, was it bring the bank on strategic path to recovery. We are mindful of the current critical liquidity condition of the bank.
The critical
condition of the bank, as well as the regulatory timelines for the submission of a capital plan, which falls within the 30-day period that we are required to act on your letter under reference. In this regard, the shareholders make firm commitments to arrange the injection of funds expected to address both solvency and liquidity of the bank.
Sir.
Onwa say, the shareholders no esaye onwa nipa ba ko no. Enna. Sa companies ni nyina ya ne dia no. O say we are ready to bring all this so that obika solvency na chese wo problem. Challenge. Bank no challenge. Or can liquidity na chese cash eni ho. What you say? Enti owie no. And also was solvency and liquidity of the bank, and also resolve the specific loans advanced to the shareholders as follows. 1. Inject 1 billion Ghana cedis not later than mid-July 2018. When you before natural to the official administrator. Inject another 1 billion Ghana cedis before September ending. Immediately assign holders' interests in the assets sitting in the books of the bank, part of other assets of about 3.7 billion. I'll say first, for the benefit of me, Papa no. Dufour has admitted say Odika and the bank ni egu 4.7 billion. enti oni KP